Welcome to Cadence Rose. I'm Rose. Today we're joined by a very special guest.
I'm Portia of Black Tea and Honey Soaps and Candles.
Today we're going to be making a spring soap, just a pink soap with a little embed inside. Pretty simple. She'll be answering some questions. So yeah, let's get into it. First question. What made you want to start making soap and candles?
I've always loved natural soaps and candles, and I would buy them from vendors on Etsy. For years I did that. What happened was I was looking for a different business venture. At the time I was reselling. For my family it just wasn't conducive because I was homeschooling at the time. I needed kind of a job where I didn't have to be out, the house very often. So I thought, well, I need to make a product-based business. Soaps and candles were the first thing that came to mind. So I went to the library. I got one book on making soap, one book on making candles, and I got started that way.
How was it making candles for the first time?
So it was cool. It was a lot that I didn't know. So I just kind of followed what that said that I got from the library. It went well. I was very proud of the candles. The scent throw wasn't the best. My wick choice wasn't the best because I hadn't really learned all that stuff.
We're gonna blend this.
That is so pretty. Wow. That's a beautiful combo.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pour my lye water into here. How did your first soap making experience go?
So it went okay. So again, I was following a recipe out of one of the books that I got from the library. It accelerated very fast. So I think I was stick blending it like way too much. So I've since learned not to do that. And so when I went to cut it, it had a bunch of air pockets in it. Mm-hmm. So, but it was still a really good soap. It had a great lather. Do you find that the lavender accelerates at all?
Normally lavender essential oil doesn't. There are a few that do like Lang Lang.
Okay.
Whenever we've used that in soap, it's made it go a little quicker.
Okay.
And like black pepper, that's one that's done that for us. But
okay.
Eucalyptus, lavender, peppermint, those have been things that kind of like slow stuff.
Oh, and then I wouldn't have guessed that.
So I'm going to blend this until this gets to a thicker consistency so we can put our embed in. So on your website you make a lot of tea soaps. So why make soaps out of tea?
So one of the things that I really enjoy drinking every day is tea. A lot of people don't realize that tea also has topical benefits. So a lot of people do ingest it and they know about the internal benefits of tea. But tea also has topical benefits such as helping with aging skin or inflamed skin, skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, acne. It also offers a lot of UV protection as well. That's kind of what we wanted to bring to our customer base, that the benefits of tea on the skin.
Is black tea your favorite?
It is. Yes, black tea is my favorite. I've tried many over the years, but I always come back to black tea. So that's kind of why our name is what it is. And we also use honey in all of our soaps.
Okay.
Yep.
She's going to take some distilled water and lightly coat that embed so that it will stick better to the soap bag. What made you want to start a YouTube channel?
So I've been on YouTube since 2008. I initially started with a hair growth channel. So I was going from chemical relaxers to straighten my hair to not getting those anymore. Mm-hmm. My whole reason for starting was to, one, document my journey, but then also, just provide helpful, educational tips for other people who are doing the same thing. And so it's kind of flowed into even my business channel, Black Tea and Honey, where I'm still doing kind of the same thing, kind of showing my business journey, giving tips and tricks, along the way.
What was your experience making your first YouTube video?
So yeah, so that would have been on my Dove Darby channel. It was very cringy. I was super nervous, like doing my first video. Talking to the camera was very strange to me back then. It's still up on YouTube to this day, but it's very cringy to watch. But you know, I got better over time. I got better and more comfortable.
I have a few videos that are like in the vault, things that I showed to my parents and stuff to see like what they thought. They will never see the light of day because they are bad, but definitely improved since then. What is your favorite aspect about owning a business?
I think my favorite aspect is just like knowing that I can help build like even generational wealth like for our family. I'm blessed that my husband works a full-time job and helps provide for us. I wanted to contribute as well, and so just being able to bring in additional income that, you know, will eventually be passed down to our daughter, like that's really important to me.
We'll just let that sit.
Yeah. I have like a soap where I do layers. I have to like sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
I'm not patient with soap making. We have like certain soaps, like we make our Castile soap. We have to blend them for all eternity.
Yes. I made that last summer of 2023. It took forever. And then like the cure process, like getting it hard enough to like unmold, because I did it in like individual mold, you know, bars. It took like 4 days. Like every time I would lift up my little paper to check, it was like sticking to my paper, like my wax paper. Yeah, I was like, why? Let me die. But I love it though. I really do. It feels so good on the skin, and it's so pure. Like.
When we made Castile soap, we actually like kind of had the opposite. We did like a big water discount. We waited like 24 hours and we couldn't cut it. Like with the cutter, we had to get a knife. We learned our lesson with that. So what's your like favorite type of soap you make or just to try and use?
So my favorite one that I make is my black tea and honey soap. That one just has a good lather, it feels good on the skin. It's like light exfoliation with the little tea leaves in there. So I like that a lot. I guess I don't have a particular favorite one outside of that, but I have a favorite ingredient that I like in soaps. I'm learning, and that's kaolin clay. I love how silky like it makes soap feel, and it just feels great on the skin.
We got our soap poured, and I'll be back to show you the unmolding and the final result. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And we did another video where we made soap and answered questions on her channel, so go check that out. And I will have all the links to her shop and her YouTube and all of her socials in the description. Thank you for watching. Go subscribe to Portia on Black Tea and Honey on YouTube.